Okay. So, so, just so you know, I grinded the necessary money yesterday, and it was a pain. A very, very big pain. Today, our goal is actually 8 mil. We're 150 off of 7 mil. So, once we hit 8 mil, anything, 8 point anything mil, is our goal. Which is going to take a while. I can assure you of it taking a while. But at least there is one thing. And that thing is, hi, how are you? There's one thing that'll be fun. I'll actually get to 7 mil on stream. I'll hit a mil milestone. Oop. Anyway, how are you, nerd? You're a fucking nerd. Green. Why you no respond to my DMs? Green. You haven't responded to my messages since like the 20th. Well, yeah, the 20th. Green. What? Just go punch the people that are giving you bills. For being a hoe. Magikarp. Let me just throw a Master Ball at that. I don't have a Master Ball, but an Ultra Ball is close enough. What is cursed? How long did I spend on the pyramid? Well, I've done 2,076 laps. This is 2,077. Each lap takes roughly 3 minutes, maybe a bit more than 3 minutes. So multiply 2,077 by 3, or 3.5 if you want. And somewhere in that time window would be how long I've been on this pyramid total. Not how long I've been in this one session of grinding, but just in total. I don't know when I started, how many laps I was on or anything, when I started grinding the money for what I currently need. I need 10 mil, 6 mil for a new bond, 3.3 mil for grinding construction to 83, and then I need the rest of the money to get a fully furnished, practically maxed. The only thing that'll be missing is a spice rack and a golden sink for a kitchen. And with 83 construction and the maxed out kitchen, I can then go store practically everything in my inventory. I would prefer getting 85 or 88 construction though, which negates the need for the kitchen altogether. Can you not use the crystal saw? No, because I need 88, and the crystal saw gives you a +3. Therefore, at 83, I would need to both have a crystal saw and a cup of tea. I need both the crystal saw and the cup of tea to be able to store this stuff, because it requires 88 construction to build the highest level stashes. And then when I can store all of this stuff, I can then, I assume that I can take a blank sack to Intrana. But basically, when I store all of this shit, I can go to Intrana, which will give me access to fairy rings and a bunch of other shit. Highly useful. And the reason why we're doing pyramids instead of anything else is because pyramids are my best means of making money right now. I can't do thieving, because for me to actually make more money with thieving, I need to hit 95 thieving. And I would also, on top of hitting 95 thieving, need to get full set of rogue armor, and finish the medium achievement diary for Artesian. Just to make double the money. Right, it would not be worth it, even if I got up to 95 with the medium. I would need all 3, or it would not be worth it. I can't do rune crafting because I'm not 77 rune craft. But yeah, look. My agility is actually pretty high. I should be able to hit 90 today or tomorrow. Not today. 90 I'll hit by the end of the grind. Oh, trust me, I'm not even the one going the hardest on this right now. There's another player in my same world, 313, that logs on every day and does 200 laps of the pyramid. Which is far more than me. I don't even do 150 laps a day. I just get a mil. I get 1.15 mil a day. Yeah, when he started like 2 weeks ago on the pyramid, and he's about to finish up. Maybe he finished up yesterday, I can't remember. Me and him were talking last night while doing pyramid runs, and I was really tired, so I can't really remember all too well. But when he started, I'm pretty sure that he was a lower agility than me, and now he's like agility 90 or 91. Why not Sepulture? I don't know what the Sepulture is. I don't know where it is. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure I can die in the Sepulture. Especially when I have literally no armor or gear at all. Right? And I don't think that I have the requirement to do all 5 levels of the Sepulture. What, I'm talking about him? Because he's grinding money. He's grinding 30 mil. 3 times the money that I'm grinding. He's another UIM. I told him that one of my main goals, and why I'm grinding construction so hard, is because one of my main goals is to not die. And he got really fucking weirded out, because that's really weird for a UIM, evidently. Here, let me pull up his stats real quick. Here he is. 91 agility. 44 attack. 30 strength. 1 defense, 1 ranged. 70 prayer. 26 magic. Which is insane. That low of a magic level is insane for a UIM. To me. Yeah, that's what he told me to do. And that's when I brought up that one of my main goals was to not die. Because Intrana's just a bitch. Anyway, 1 runecraft, 12 construction. Like, these are weird stats to me. Yeah, he said that I should either death bank or table my loot. And I don't know what he meant by table my gear. Also, I had a dream of me getting the mining skilling pet while grinding Lovakench favor. Maybe not. I don't know where it was, but I'll know it when I see it. Yeah, there's no way that that would be enough time. There is a lot of shit to do in Intrana. like, if I go look at Intrana right now, Intrana, old school RuneScape. So in Intrana, there is a bunch of quests. And that is why it's a bitch. I have to do Lost City, then there's Hero's Quest, Holy Grail, Desert Treasure 1, Devious Minds, The Hand in the Sand, Enlightened Journey, Monkey Madness 2, and Feeling Sir Amicavaris. Or Freeing. Feeling. God, that's stupid. That's stupid. Yeah, I got my beaver pet, my woodcutting pet, quite recently. I guess not quite recently. I got it when I first got into member. I've not done enough of the other skills that have pets to actually get any pets. Let's see. There's a pet for rune crafting. I've not done rune crafting since I've gotten member. There's a pet for agility, which I'm surprised I've not gotten yet. I'm 2/9 of the way to the pet, technically, on the pyramid. There's a pet for thieving, which I'm not surprised that I don't have yet. There's a pet for hunting, which I'm not surprised I don't have yet. I'm at 1 hunting. I think that there's a farming pet. I don't know. They're very rare for skilling, yeah, but I'm gonna get them all eventually. I got my beaver pet at like, I think I got it like right before I hit 60 woodcutting on like a random oak tree, which is like the lowest drop rate for it. Yeah, if you look at the beaver pet, the beaver pet's drop rate, specifically from an oak tree, is insanely low. It has the lowest base chance in the game. One in 361,146. How's it tied for worst? Which one's tied? Because Juniper Trees is the closest to it at 360,000. That I see, at least. Normal trees have a 317,647, which is the same chance as an Aki tree, or Aki tree. Which, those aren't even like the third worst, because Suliceps have 343,000. You are more likely to get a beaver pet from a normal tree than an oak tree. Suliceps are the third worst drop rate. This right here, if we completely forego including the Hollowed Sepulchre, this is the second best way to get a agility skilling pet. The only place outside of the Hollowed Sepulchre with a higher drop chance is the Penguin course. And the only so technically, this is the fourth best place to farm for the pet. While the Penguin course is the third, and then the fourth floor of the Hollowed Sepulchre is the second best, and the fifth floor is the best spot to farm for it. In terms of raw drop rate, not including time or anything else, just drop rate. Yeah. In my dream, I got a fucking rock golem, which was insane. Because I was not expecting it. So I can't wait to get the rock golem now. I'm pretty sure if I look at the rock golem, that its like worst drop rate chance is mining runite. I was streaming at the time of getting the pet, but I don't think I was even streaming. I think that I was off stream when I got my pet. I was on stream when I got my Team X cape, though. Ah, the worst possible chance of getting the rock golem is mining a level 1 crashed star at a 1 in 911,340 chance. That is the lowest chance of getting it. The highest chance is not even mining a level 9 crashed star. The highest chance seems to be... Is it runite rocks? I think that there was something better than runite rocks. Alright, yeah, runite rocks are the best chance that you have of getting it. And if there's not a lot of runite rocks, the second best seems to be amethyst. Runite is 1 in 42,377. Amethyst is 1 in 46,350. What's after amethyst? I think after amethyst, volcanic mine is 1 in 60,000. Adamantite is 1 in 59,328. I think it's adamantite. Yeah, adamantite is the third best, amethyst is the second best, runite is the best for getting the pet. So, my goal is to eventually get all of the pets, and so far I have 2. I have the cat and I have the beaver. Which is gonna take a while. Getting every single pet in the game is definitely going to take quite a bit. I hope to not have to ever farm for the skilling pets. I want to just get them while grinding 99 or 120s. My goal is to never have to grind for them. Tangleroot's probably going to be the hardest. Because I need to see the Tangleroot's drop rate. It seems like the best way to get the Tangleroot is to farm redwood trees, mahogany, teak, or what was the other one? There's another one, spirit trees. Spirit trees, redwood trees, mahogany, and teak. Those seem to all be tied for the best drop rate. At level 99, the drop rate on all of those is 2,525, and it's 1 in 5,000 at, I think, base level. Yeah. They have the highest chance. Which is weird. I would not expect farming trees to be the best chance of getting that pet. I want to see Rocky, the fucking leaving pet. I want to see his best chance now. The best chance for Rocky seems to be the Pyramid Blunder, room 8. 1 in 6,893. Outside of the pyramid, it seems to be just stealing a bunch of random bullshit from stalls. Stealing gems, spices, scimitar's, magic, items, silver, crossbows, fish, fur, seeds, and wine are all tied for the best outside the Pyramid Blunder. I already know that the Rift Guardian has higher chances the higher tier altar you use. So for the best chances, you'd want to make soul runes, basically. I don't think that the Orania altar makes much of a difference. I can check real quick. The Orania altar has, like, the third... Okay, so literally everything other than blood runes and soul runes, specifically over in Heron, for both of them. Anything other than those two in the Orania altar have the worst drop rates. Right? The Orania altar has a 1 in 1,487,213 chance, while everything else other than soul runes, blood runes, and Koren and Orania have a 1 in 1,795,758. No, the best is soul runes, by far. Like, there's literally no competition. I mean, there's a calculation here. If you go from 89 to 99, crafting mind runes, you'll have a 56% chance of getting the pet. If you go from 90 to 99 on soul runes, you'll have a 27.73 chance. Like, soul runes have the best chance, but they're the hardest to do because they have the highest level requirement. But it's off of essence crafted, not how many times you use the altar. Another pet. Which one? Heron. Sure, let's look at the Heron's drop rates. I assume that its best drop rate will be anglerfish or something. Fishing trawler. Just doing the fishing trawler minigame. 1 in 5,000 for the Heron. If you exclude the minigame, then that makes the best way to get the Heron fishing anglerfishes at a 1 in 78,649. And then giant squirrel, I already know. The Chinchampas are what I want to look at next. Anglers are very slow. Yeah, the best way to get the Heron pet is obviously the minigame. The minigame is 1 in 5,000. It doesn't matter how slow it is, that's like the best chance that you'll get. Anyway, the chance of getting a Chinchampa is... The gray Chinchampa is the rarest, evidently. The black Chinchampa is the most common, the gray is the rarest, and the red is just in the middle somewhere. It doesn't seem to change depending on what you're doing either, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Have fun, do well on your shit, don't die. Yeah, that's that's what I was gonna do. In fact, I wanted to, if I could, get 4 Chinchampas and get one of every color. Which is really, really stupid. Like, it's extremely stupid. I know. You can have multiple of some pets, but not all. Like, I know that you can't have multiple phoenixes, which sucks, because I wanted one of every color that you can get. But you can have multiple of some pets. You can't? As far as I'm aware, according to the wiki, it says that you can have multiple of a couple of pets. And I believe some of the boss pets are included in there. I don't know. I could be misreading something, but I'm like 75% sure that there is a handful of pets that you can get multiple of. Hold on, DGL. Before you leave, you should watch me turn in. I need to do one more lap. You should watch me turn in all of these, because that'll be like the first time on stream that I've actually hit a 1,000,000 milestone. Like, whenever you get a pet, if you roll the chance of getting it again, then you just get the message saying you feel like you would have been followed. It'll only take like 3 minutes at most, hopefully, since I'm running part of it. Hey DGL, I have a question for you before you do go though. I do have one question for you. What is your opinion on horror games? Because I really want to play the new Amnesia game when it comes out in March. I think March is the 3rd month. I don't remember. I'm bad with my months. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of horror games, but it's pretty fun sometimes to watch clips or vids of them. I've played every single game made by Frictional Games, basically. That is every Penumbra game, every Amnesia game, and Soma. And I really like them. And I really want to play the new one that's coming out. But no one that actually comes to stream seems to watch anything other than old school RuneScape ever. Okay, screamers are like... I have an opinion on screamers and shit. And my opinion is, if they're done right, they're good. If they're done shittily, they're very bad. Basically, you remember those old RPG Maker games that like PewDiePie and Markiplier and all of them would play back when they first came out, back in like 2012? Anyway, there we go, I got 7 mil. Yeah, those games I think were actually good. Like, they weren't screamers just to be screamers half the time. Half the time there was actual reasons or lore and shit. And then there were just shitty games that tried to monopolize off of the popularity of said screamers that were just like, oh, we'll just have them scream for no reason. You played IB? I have no clue what IB is. There is a specific RPG Maker game that I really enjoyed watching when all the YouTubers were playing it. I don't remember what it was called, but I believe that it started with an O. Basically, all I remember about it is that the, like, big bad was a big purple guy. And I think that it started with an O. That's all I remember about it, but that was really fun to watch. Anyway, yeah. Go do your stuff. I'll be here when you're done. Maybe. I don't know. I have to do... I need to do 7 more runs. Yeah, but I have, like, VODs of me playing all the Amnesia number games if you ever want to see horror games. They're pretty good. My attention span is just not long enough for me to be studying for hours at a time. I mean, my attention span is not even enough that I am gonna finish all 7 sessions of this. 7. So I need to do 8 sessions a day, right? 8 entire sessions on the pyramid. A session being 15 laps each, right? Yeah, I have no clue how to find the game that I was talking about. I would have to like scroll through PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, a bunch of the big fucking names, those three, and like scroll through like 7-8 year old content to find a single video on it. Whew. Yeah, because I'm not speaking. Also, hi Smitting, how are you? I don't typically speak when people aren't here. People might be here, I'm not paying attention to viewer count or anything, but... It's hard to ramble on for hours without knowing what topics to talk about. Anyway, I'm going to be grinding for quite a while. We've done an hour or so, an hour 10 minutes so far, and I need to do 8 total sessions, a session taking around 40 minutes each. Oh god, it's going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I want to go get an obsidian cape sometime soon. Because if I can get the obsidian cape, I can go grab the first Steam badge. But I have no clue where to even go for that. It's in More Old Wreck, which I have no clue what the hell this place is. More Old Wreck, also known as Tizhar City. The city located underneath the volcano. And then I'd need to kill a bunch of the fucking enemies there for an obsidian cape. Which I'm pretty sure that I can probably do pretty easily. So you're saying that I should go to the Tizhar equipment store and get like the 80,000 whatever these are to buy a cape instead of killing an enemy for like the 1 in 512 chance of getting one. Yeah, but you need the Karamja gloves to do that. I don't have those. I also don't know how to get the gloves. How do I get the gloves? I need to do the fucking achievement diary. So I have to do the achievement diary for Karamja, period. What? I have no clue what barrows are, so. Barrows. This is a dangerous activity. On death, all unprotected items will be moved to a grave. Hardcore Iron Man will lose their status, and any items in any item retrieval service will be deleted. What the fuck is this? I'm confused. Yeah, I have no gear. Like, all of my gear that I currently have is I have a crystal bow, a rune axe, a rune pickaxe, and full graceful. I have, like, no gear. I mean, I think I can just kill the enemies easier than doing a boss. So I can probably fucking safe spot the enemies. And who cares if I have to kill like 1,000 of them? curious what bosses you're killing. Because I can literally only think of like 2 bosses in the wilderness. And I don't even know if one of them's in the wilderness. I just assume that it is. No matter what I end up doing, I'm gonna end up doing it after grinding 83 construction. I'm gonna end up doing it after a bunch of bullshit. Said bullshit being, I'm gonna grind a bunch of construction levels to store a bunch of shit in stashes, and with the stuff stored in stashes, I'm gonna go to Intrana and get access to a bunch of shit, like, fairy rings. Because fairy rings are, you know, useful. I feel like I'll die trying to learn. And I don't want to, like, watch any videos or anything for anything. Because then it feels like I'm cheating. Because then I'm learning the shit beforehand. And I've already learned, like, a bunch of silver bullshit from just seeing random videos. I'll figure it out eventually. Six more. Doo-doo. I need to do 6 more sessions, including this one, to get the money necessary for today. Each session takes fucking... God, okay. around 5 hours. It should be 5 hours and 40 minutes every day, give or take like 20 to 30 minutes. Right? Of just sitting here, grinding money on a pyramid for the only reason of being I can't grind money from anywhere else as efficiently. Also, I could technically speed up my quote-unquote perfect runs of this. It requires 2 more clicks that are pretty stupidly timed on the planks. Because I could speed up getting across the planks if I click it right. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about getting good loot. Right now, I'm concerned about getting stats and getting utility. Loot is way down the line. Like, I'm gonna have, like, base 70, base 80 before I go grinding bosses or other shit for better loot. I mean, couldn't I get chaos runes by grinding chaos golems? Like, there's chaos golems under the mountain in the free-to-play area. They drop chaos runes, do they not? Yeah. They drop 5 to 10 chaos runes. And a bunch of other shit. That's not even close to worth. I don't care if it's worth. They also drop clues. Like, the chaos golems are not worth at all. If I don't have to take any kind of as long as I don't have to put myself in danger for the likelihood of, dying to get one item, I'm fine. So I'm not confident in bossing or anything right now. I'm not good at doing prayer or anything. Because, they don't teach you how to properly use prayer or anything in the free-to-play area, and I've not needed to, except for one fight, use prayer. Well, putting my character's life on the line when I don't necessarily have to isn't that smart. I did ogres for a month instead of going into the wilderness to grind fucking steel plate bodies for like a week. Like, I spent like 2-3 extra fucking weeks grinding menial, like, money because it was less risky. Well, one of my entire things is I don't want to die ever in this game. Also, hi, how are you, sir? But yeah, if I don't want to ever die, risking at all when I have the chance to not do that is very dumb. I'll eventually have to do barrows, probably for some collection log items, but then I can come back when like I'm at like 90 in all of my skills with like really good gear and not have to worry because I'll actually be, you know, good at the game with good shit. Because I'm almost certain that I would probably die if I went to any kind of boss in this game. Hell, the reason why I'm thinking about skipping over doing thieving would be better money than this, by far. But to get better money, I would need to have the full set of rogue armor, medium artisan achievement diary done, and on top of that, I would need to be 95 thieving to make more money than this an hour. Which is insane. That's a lot of requirements just for a little bit more money. It's double, but without all three of those, it's around the same amount of money per hour. And it's more click intensive, so it would fuck up my hand a lot quicker. Right? So I'm thinking about skipping over doing thieving for money and going straight from the pyramids all the way to blood runes for money. Because doing blood runes, well, that requires me to do two things. It requires me to do the mini game to get the outfit, and it requires me to do rune crafting to the point that I'm at 77 rune crafting. Those are the two requirements necessary to make a bunch of money with rune craft. Which is a lot, but it's a lot less than needing to do a bunch of bullshit to do thieving. Because to do thieving, to do the medium artisan diary alone, I would have to do a fuck ton. What about Rogue's outfit was dangerous? I didn't say that it was dangerous. It's just annoying. Because I have to drop everything in my inventory because you have to have nothing on you to get it. Right? On top of that, the achievement diary for Artisan would require me to do a dozen or so quests that I've not done yet. It would require me to level up to 95 and a bunch of other shit. It would just take so long compared to doing rune crafting, and rune crafting is astronomically better money per hour. And yeah, rogue armor is actually a bit fucking risky to get. You have to have nothing on you, and you have to go through the fucking gauntlet of bullshit that can kill you. Don't you? Like, you could die trying to get the equipment, technically. that's risky. I'm gonna get it eventually. Don't get me wrong. But I'll probably get it when I have the thieving level required to take the shortcut, so that it's not as risky. Well, thank you for stopping by from time to time, sir. And I wouldn't call it dedication, I would call it stupidity. Because it's obviously, I'm not doing shit nearly as efficiently. I don't play games efficiently at all, no matter what game it is. Efficiency is just not something that I care about. But I just play the game how I think that it should be played. Like, if my goal is I want everything, and I don't want to die, then I should take X step to get to Y, right? Right? If my goal is to not die and to get everything, I should take as little, I should do as little as possible that can get me killed. Which is why doing all of the wilderness diary, all of the collection logs and combat tasks in the wilderness, all of that is the last thing I'm gonna do. It's the most dangerous thing in the game. By far. There is literally nothing else in the game as dangerous as doing all of the wilderness. If I can minimize the chance of death, then that is something that I will do, no matter how many hours it tacks onto a single grind. My opinions on shit in this game is also very weird. A lot of people don't like some of my opinions on this game. Like my opinions on the new skill thing that's going on at the moment. Like, I have no nostalgia towards old school RuneScape. I have no nostalgia towards any form of RuneScape. Towards World of Warcraft or any game. The only game that I could possibly say that for would possibly be like Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine. Or like Modern Warfare 3. All of which are games that would never change. They're not MMOs. Like, MMOs are like, their entire branding is that they change. Right? So I don't really understand nostalgia around MMOs and how that means that the MMO should never change. Because, like, you can be nostalgic and want change in a game at the same time. Right? But simply because a game is nostalgic to you does not mean that it cannot change ever. Yeah, you might lose some of that nostalgia. Okay? But like, an MMO, in general terms, is a type of game that is always changing. Because if a game, like an MMO, doesn't always change, it dies. Old school RuneScape has been changing. It's probably very, very different now than when it first started. And there's probably a handful of people, maybe even a lot of people, that would consider the changes up until this point from the start of old school RuneScape to be too much for it to be ruined as a game. and that all the nostalgia is gone. It's nothing like how it used to be, other than the graphics or something, right? A lot of people are going to have different ideas for how much change would ruin old school RuneScape if they're nostalgic about it. Here's the thing. I voted on the polls for the new skill. I think that a new skill wouldn't be the worst thing. It could be bad. It could be good. I don't know. I don't work at Jagex. But if everything goes according to plan and it actually goes through like the way that it's supposed to, through a poll and all this, it should end up being at least decent, right? So, and I did every single poll for this new skill thing, right? They asked what kind of skill it should be: utility, combat, crafting, or gathering skill, right? I don't think that they need to update the combat system. The combat system is what made people not want to play RS3, right? Obviously, they don't want to make that same mistake again, right? That would be the most controversial skill choice in the bunch, would be a combat skill. A new gathering skill, I don't think that'd be that controversial for literally anyone. People would probably just be upset because my nostalgia or some bullshit, right? Utility, I think that people would probably be a little bit upset about a utility skill, a new utility skill, but I think that overall it would be fine. Here's the... Okay, let me talk about the issues with the polling system. I have multiple qualms with the polling system, and my biggest qualm is that a bunch of people in old school RuneScape don't have just one account like me. They have more than one. They have 2, they have 3, they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, who knows? I don't care. They have a bunch of different accounts that they actively play on, right? And each of those accounts that is a member account that has a skill requirement which is not high enough in my opinion. I think that I should not have a vote. I have over 1,000, like my skill level is 1,092. I think 1,500 or 1,750, 2,000 would be good, right? But my issue is that these handful of people with like a dozen or so accounts get 12 times the say that someone else would have. Like, are they gonna vote 12 times? Probably fucking not. But they have the option to. And that, if there's a community of people, like say that there's a community of 1,000 players, easy way to fix it, have it so that you can have multiple characters on one account. Easy fix. It stops people from making 500 different accounts. You can't fix it any other way, as far as I'm aware. But how can you log into multiple accounts? You log into the account and then you choose the character you're gonna play. Have you never played any other game? Like Path of Exile, you can have like 5 different characters on one account. What if you want to play 2 accounts at the same time? Then just play 2 accounts at the same time. like, if they set it up properly, it wouldn't change all too much, would it? Like, I can think of multiple ways that you can set up shit on one account with multiple characters. I mean, what's stopping you? If it's set up properly, why not? But think about this, Smith. If there's a group, also hi Rada, if there's a group of, let's say, 1,500 people that play old school RuneScape, and each and every one of those players have 10 different accounts, all of which have the requirements to vote. They're all member, they all have the skill requirement, everything. If they see a poll that they don't want to get passed, they could literally band together, log on to all of their accounts, all of their 15,000 accounts, and say no. That's an issue, is it not? Like, all it takes is a medium-sized to big community of people not liking a specific poll to completely rig a vote. Theoretically, by the way, you could set it up so that you could fucking like split the screen in half to have both your accounts open in one RuneLite thing, or one normal fucking launcher. It was set up in that kind of way. It would be a bitch to do, and I don't think people would like it too much. Hell, you could even set it up so that they could merge fucking their like 15 different accounts into one account with all of the characters on. Like, there's a million different ways that you could set it up. And then it would be one vote per account, not one vote per character. Because I'm pretty sure that if... Okay, let's say that the sailing vote is going on right now. No one wants sailing. This small community of 500 people that play old school RuneScape want sailing. What do? They each have a couple dozen accounts each. They all log in and bombard the fucking poll with yes. And sailing gets added because they bombarded the polls enough to get it added. Like, that's a big fucking issue. The sheer idea of it is an issue. Does it happen? I don't know. I don't have any fucking statistics for polls. I don't know how many people have X accounts. But, like, there's a simple solution. You could also set it up in another way, where basically you have multiple accounts still, right? You could still have it be multiple accounts so that you can play on multiple accounts simultaneously, right? But instead of merging them all into one account where you can choose which character and like log into multiple with that one account, you could have it so that there's like an overarching like mother account to all of them, and that would be what the voting would be tied to. Like, yeah, that's a theoretical thing that you could do. There's 100 different ways that you could do it. I think the simplest way to do it would be having an overarching account that covers all of your accounts that the voting is tied to. Like, poll rigging, I don't know if it is a issue or not. The only ones that know if it's an issue or not would either be Jagex or the people doing it. But the fact that it can be rigged is very bad. I don't think it's a problem. And the fact that it could happen is a problem. Not that it does happen, but that it could happen. I think that it could happen is a problem. As I said, I'm not Jagex. I'm not someone rigging the polls. I can't say if it's a problem. But it seems easy as hell to do. The requirements are really low, needing you to have, I believe, isn't it like 750 or 1,000? I think it's 750 is not skill total, plus you need to be a member. Those are some pretty low requirements. A normal account could get there probably in like a week's time. That's why I think raising the skill total necessary would be good. Even if it means that I can't vote anymore. That's fine with me. Like, if it was anything official for, like, anything outside of a game that was official that would have actual ramifications would be it would be looked at very differently. Like, even the idea that it could be rigged at all would be a major issue. Like, I just don't like the idea that any kind of poll can be rigged. No matter how easy or hard it is. If it was extremely hard to rig the poll in old school RuneScape, I would have no qualms with it. But it's insanely easy. The requirements are low. A bunch of people have more than 1 or 2 accounts. Hell, polls are rigged for other shit in other games all the time. Like, people rigged fucking polls for Minecraft last year. Like, people rigged the mob vote for Minecraft last year. All it took was 2 or 3 YouTubers saying, I want this. And then suddenly, everyone threw their vote at it. There are people with multiple Twitter accounts too, so that made rigging that vote really fucking easy. Otters are more priority to fix. I mean, what is the current way to make an account? You put an email in, you come up with a password. You don't have to like go to your email and click on a link to make sure that your email is verified, right? Right? The issue then becomes, if they're not doing that, which I don't remember if they do or not, it's been months. So, if you can just create a new account by putting in a random nonsense email and a password, and that's it, you're just done, then that's an issue. If you then have to verify the email, it becomes less botted. If you had to verify the email every time that you logged in, which would be a very big nuisance, a very, very big nuisance, then it would become less of a problem, even less so. If you then had to do something else, like put a verified phone number that cannot be the same as anyone else's phone number, then it becomes even less of an issue. Like, you can stop it a multitude of ways, and the more steps that you add, the harder it becomes, but the more of a nuisance to normal players it becomes. So, what would be the best way to help prevent bots? They're gonna switch to Jagex launcher, and the launcher you can go to Greenlight launcher, so I think that is how they're trying to fix it. What? Huh? One of the major issues with botting could be solved if you couldn't just make 100 different emails in a second. Like, I could go right now and make 500 different Gmails. It would take me maybe 10 minutes. It would be insanely easy. Then, I could get each and every one of those emails an account in old school RuneScape. I could then bot those accounts, which I would not do, up until the level that they could vote, or just to get a fuck ton of resources and money for myself. And there'd be like no ramifications for that, other than those accounts getting banned, or it leading back to me and getting me banned, which, that's pretty shit. But yeah, I think one of the major issues with botting, you can use one email for multiple accounts. It's even more of an issue, because all it then takes is one nonsense email. And when all of the accounts related to said email that was used to bot are banned, all they do is move on to another nonsense email. Yeah, do you not need to verify your email? I don't think that you do, which is an issue. You should have to verify your email at least once. Doesn't matter. It would prevent people from making 1,000 bots in a second. Like, even something as simple as that would reduce the number of bots. Like, it's pretty simple, but it would reduce the number of bots, because then it wouldn't be so easy that even little Timmy over there could do it. It would require you to have to verify them. Yeah, you could do it pretty easily. It wouldn't stop all of them, but it would stop a few. And even if it stops like 20 people, that could potentially stop like 1,000 bots. Like, even a small thing can have a decent size impact when it's not a major portion of the community doing it. Just like how in Rainbow Six Siege, they did their recent update. They did a change so that the fucking version of the game would change every couple of matches that you would play, right? That didn't stop all the hackers in that game, but it stopped a good number of them. Instead of it being some random kid paying $5 for some cheats now, it's like the fucking people paying a couple $100, paying a couple $1,000 a month for their cheats in that game. The same thing probably wouldn't have much of an effect on this, but it could. I don't fucking know. There's a multitude of things that you could do that would have an effect on stuff like that. One small change could stop 1,000 bots. One big change could stop even more. 10 small changes could stop like I don't know, 12% of the bots or something stupid. Like, no matter how hard they try, botters are probably always going to be an issue. That's just how it is in MMOs. One, people can sell fucking gold for real world money pretty fucking easily. So that creates people botting to make real money. Then there's people botting to actually get their shit. People then pay botters to bot on their account to raise their skill levels as well. Like, that's a bunch of issues. It literally, I typed in agility pyramid on my browser, and one of the like top results on the first page, like 5 of them were people were like paid services to come on your account and run the pyramid by either botting or doing it themselves. And I doubt that they'd do it themselves, since, you know, doing it for like 20 fucking plus hours would take a long fucking time. That's one of the top results for just searching agility pyramid. It's so easy. It costs $5 for someone to just pay someone. For like an hour of a bot's time to run a pyramid. I don't know how you would go about stopping everything. I don't know how you would go about fixing everything. Like, there's a bunch of shit I don't know, obviously. The things that I think I know is I'm pretty sure if YouTube were to stop being pricks about every little thing and remember that they have this platform called YouTube Kids, that it would make every fucking YouTuber a little bit happier to be able to, you know, say fuck or, you know, cunt without getting immediately demonetized. Right? Like, there's a multitude of ways to fix a multitude of problems. Yet people seem to always pick the shittiest one because it's the cheapest way. That's what companies tend to do. They pick the cheapest way to fix an issue. Rainbow Six had to choose a more expensive option because they had so many cheaters and hackers in the fucking game that if they didn't choose a expensive option, they would have lost more money than they would have spent on that option. Like, Jagex isn't gonna lose money from... They're not gonna lose money from people botting. Actually, they might, because bonds, but it's not gonna be that much money that they'll lose compared to literally dying as a game. I don't know. There's a fuck ton of shit that you could say and do to try and fix stuff. Anyway, speaking of YouTube, if you say cunt, it immediately gets you demonetized because evidently it's as bad as saying the N-word to them. It's like a part of some Australians' daily vocabulary, too. So, yeah, that's very fun. Literally one word, you're immediately demonetized. And, like, everything about that video is completely fucked. It's really stupid. Also, you can't cuss in the first 30 seconds, But on top of that, you're allowed somewhere between 3 and infinite fucks. The 3 fucks is fine, but somewhere after 3 is where the line is drawn. They don't say where. And as long as it's not in the first 30 seconds of the video, it's fine. Like, what I do in my normal day-to-day speech would probably be called excessive to them and get me completely fucking shafted. But yeah, a bunch of companies like YouTube and Twitch are very up their own ass. Twitch nowhere near as much as YouTube. Twitch overreacts to smaller streamers doing anything, and then they underreact to bigger streamers doing the worst of things. But then again, YouTube's about the same. As long as it's not something so awful that fucking people would literally boycott YouTube, YouTube does not care. Yeah, I think I'm done speaking for a bit. That's a lot of words, and words are hard. This is weird. There's evidently a comment on my latest VOD on YouTube, yet the comment doesn't show up literally anywhere. It just says, hey, there's a comment here. I don't know, weird. Yeah, it says one comment, but there's no comments. Weird. Yeah, this is... We've been streaming for 2.5 hours already? What the hell? The Dracozolt? That's one of the fucking hybrids, isn't it? If I remember right, Dracozolt was like one of the last Pokemon I got for my Pokedex and Shield. Anyway, I've been fucking rambling on for like an hour or two at this point. Just about random bullshit. About YouTube, Jagex, Twitch. But yeah. getting tired. I've done 3 sessions. This will be 4, which will be half. But I'll actually be halfway there. My hand's starting to hurt though. So we get 1,722 XP per lap. We'll level up. I should level up today or tomorrow. Yeah, 4 days left. Yeah, I'm practically guaranteed, as long as I do my 8 sessions a day on the pyramid, I'm practically guaranteed to get the money that I need. No, I'm not practically guaranteed, I am guaranteed. The issue is then doing the 8 sessions, because they're time consuming. That's just under 6 hours. If I'm doing perfect runs, that is. It's over 6 hours if I'm not. But yeah, it's time consuming and very annoying. Kind of forget about it when you ramble on and on. I might do an extra set today, do 9 sets instead of 8, and that'll guarantee that I get my... That'll guarantee that I get my level up. I think it'll guarantee it. I have no clue. I wonder how fast I could do an actual perfect run. I assume like 2 minutes and 40 something seconds, or 50 something seconds. But doing perfect runs is very annoying. The hard part is you have to click everything and have like perfect timing on the fucking push blocks. And then the most annoying part is planks, because you have to click here, and then right as soon as you step onto it, you have to click the green square to walk. And then you'll perfectly cross the plank without losing any time. And then as soon as the animation is done enough, you click on the next green. And that'll get you to walk as fast as possible, and if you time it perfectly, you'll even stutter step, which will save you a tiny bit of time. And like, if you do everything, you'll save a bit of time, like 10 seconds maybe. Especially with the fucking top of the pyramid. As soon as you actually pick up the pyramid top, you click on the green, your character will just snap down because of where they're supposed to be. They'll pass over the flip block, and that'll force their animation to show them down there, and then you can proceed faster. Oh yeah, that's a perfect cross. My character didn't even put their arms out. They just walked. If I did every run perfectly, it would probably take me like 37 minutes. Save me 3 minutes off of doing all 15 runs. The snap. And then you can jump that practically while you're on the ground still. It sounds like it's raining. Hi, expensive. But it sounds like it's raining, which is bad. We're about to hit 89. I'll hit 89 today off stream. Yeah, I don't want to stream while it's raining, because last time that I was playing this while it was raining, I kind of lost the entirety of power in the entire fucking house, and was stranded on the pyramid for an hour. Bonk you bitch. Do you know what Basalt Miner even is expensive? Because if you don't have that shit set up, I'm gonna refund your points. What? Okay. You want emote only chat? There you go. How long is emote only chat supposed to last? Emote only chat is supposed to last for 10 minutes. So from about 11:07, so at 11:17 you'll get unemoted. I don't think that you know what fucking basalt miner is, so. You did this to yourself. God, he doesn't need to be that fucking loud. I am curious if people have been getting any ads. Because I clicked the things to turn off all the different types of ads. But not like anyone can answer me, we're still in emote only for another 2 minutes. Okay, the button for emote only chat is very finicky. Got it. Hi, Rada. How are you? Also, welcome back from lunch. Fucking, expensive put us in emote only chat for 10 minutes. I think I'm done though. I'm half done with my grind for today and my hand's hurting. I need to go use the restroom. So I'm probably done. There's also no one streaming. I couldn't find anyone that I wanted to raid in old school RuneScape. And none of you guys want to watch anything other than that 99% of the time, so yeah. Thank you all for stopping by at least, though. Aldino, I want an Aldino. You're killing ogresses? Oh no, don't kill, no. No, fuck that. I should ban the word ogress. Anyway, I'm fucking done for now. I'll finish my grind off stream. Tomorrow you should see this say 8 mil at the minimum. If it doesn't say 8 mil, then that means I have to do more tomorrow. I mean, not really. I'm already ahead by like half a mil, a little over half a mil. But